Hello and welcome to another episode of Tickling Chains. We are jumping on a jet and flying to the west side of the United States to visit Morley Field disc golf course. Morley Field is not only one of the most historic courses in the United States, it's also the most popular course in the United States. And I'm excited to get out there and sling some D at this par 57, 5,266 foot course. Looks like it's got a lot of elevation changes, some tree challenges, and some other things I've got to battle through. I'm out here early on a Wednesday morning, and this place is absolutely packed. I love it. I'm on the video and commentary solo today, but I did manage to bring 3 discs as I play this course blind. I did have a couple of tour guides with me, Adam and Jeremy, to show me where the holes were, so we'll see what I can come up with on this course. Can I cash some birdies, or am I just California dreaming? San Diego, let's go sling some D! All right, let's get started with hole 1 at 275-foot par 3. One great thing about this course, they have tons of different layouts. I think there's 6 different pin positions. This one's right behind these trees. Got to hit a little alley on the right, which I do nicely. Hopefully that's going to hyzer back. And look at that. Hole 1, part drop in birdie. Say what? What a way to start the round. Great job by me. We'll see how long I can stay in the minuses today. On to hole 2, which is a 225-foot par 3. Although it seems short, it's pretty far uphill. The pin's up here on the right, and you've got to hit a little bit of a window to get through there to the pin. Let's see if I can do it. Looking like a good spot. We'll see if I fight all the way through or not. Looks like I'm going to have to do a little scrambies here outside the circle putt. Can I get 2 birdies in the row? Ah, airballed it, of course. Still have some work to do on my par. This is a little bit of a tester because I had to jump in. It was so busy. No warm-ups. Ah, bang, nice. Got it in there. Still -1 on the round. This course is just so beautiful. On to hole 3, a 325-foot par 3. You've got to hit a little bit of a window off the tee to get down to the pin, which is pretty much right in front of us, maybe a little bit on the right-hand side. Also have a low ceiling with some purple trees that are really pretty. I don't know what the name is. Get that line pretty good, a little bit short. Leave myself an upshot with a low ceiling here. I have to skip it up in there. Do that pretty nicely. There's Adam and Jeremy finishing out their holes. And here I'm tapping in my par. Good start to the round, still -1. Hole 4 is a 260-foot par 3, and today it would be great to have an awesome forehand because we're going to have to wrap ourselves all the way around these trees to get to the pin, which is once again low ceiling. I'm going to go anhyzer, hold the anhyzer, not holding the anhyzer. Getting in the fairway. Upshot's going to be a little difficult because I've got a low ceiling here. I'm going to try to skip it up. Yeesh. Didn't quite get the skip I wanted. Leaving myself a big putt. This looks really, really uphill. Doesn't quite give it the justice on camera. Hopefully I can get it in there. Ah, sneaked it in there. Yes, saved my par. Still -1 on the round. Super happy with how this round's shaping up so far. Hole 5 is a 425-foot par 3 or 4. Standard is par 4. If you're a pro, you play it as a par 3. I'm nowhere near a pro, so we're playing this bad boy as a par 4. Going to try to get a nice straight shot here. Whoop, whoop. Got it a little too high. That's going to hyzer way out to the left. End up not in too bad of position. I do have to wrap myself around all these trees to get to the pin. Normally it's in a cool raised position, but today it's a little further back. That should be okay. A little far left, I think. Yep, I'm about 25 feet and under. Oh, way! Under the trees. Had to straddle putt. Chained out. Had a drop in par there. Still hanging in on a -1. Can't believe I didn't catch that putt. Hole 6 is a 285-foot par 3. The pin itself is tucked under all these little guardian trees here. Gonna have to swing out something way to the right. Hopefully it hyzers back and get a little bit of a skip to get yourself a putt. I hit a pretty good line there. It does come back. We'll see what my putt looks like. As I get up there, I'm pretty close, but there's no real way to get to the pin, so I've just got to slide it up under the pin and settle for my tap-in par. Still happy with the round, keeping it under par, but really was hoping to cash that birdie on that one. Hole 7 is a 360-foot par 3. We've got lots of these kind of dead-looking trees right off the tee. Pin is up and to the right, so we're going to have to curl it around to get ourselves in the fairway. I'm just going mid-range, going to play this one for par. Going to drop that. Hopefully I'm not too far under the trees, but guess what? I am right under the trees, so gonna have to whip out my first forehand on the day and try to skip it up under by the pin. Actually managed to do it. Give myself a decent par opportunity. Will I? Will I? Ah, good, I made it. Woo! It's also a little tester putt for me. Hanging in on par for that hole, still -1 for the round. Hole 8 is a 326-foot par 3. We're open off the tee box, so we can give it some gas. Pin itself is tucked under these guardian trees, so once again, you got the hyzer back and get a little skip to have ourselves a nice little putt. Get a nice release there. See if it hyzers back. It does. Ooh, that's going to be looking pretty good. Oh, look at this. Parked again. What's going on here? Can I hit this putt for a birdie? Yeah, dropping it in. I can't believe it. -2. What is going on here with this round today? Wrapping up the front 9 with a 340-foot par 3. Pretty open off the tee, but there is a big row of trees you've got to work yourself through in order to access the green. So hopefully you're just shooting it, finding a gap. I shoot it, but I definitely don't find a gap. And it wouldn't be a video without missing my upshot, so here's where I ended up, and here's where my upshot went. Tough bid. Yeah, no real opportunity to make that putt. Happened in my first bogey of the day. Not bad, made it through 9 holes before my first one. Still -1 on the round. Hole 10 is a diabolical 255-foot par 3. There's no real great way to get to the pin. There's this giant clump of trees. It's also uphill. If you got a thumber, maybe you can get there. You can see how uphill it is here. I got to swing myself all the way around to the right. I'm trying to swing. Unfortunately, boop, get myself into a tree. And a really difficult spot. So difficult I really couldn't even get a place to film. So there's where my upshot came from. And my bid to save par goes straight off the band. Womp womp. And we got ourselves a drop-in bogey. 2 bogeys in a row. I guess I spoke too soon. Now we're down to even. Hole 11 is a 333-foot par 3. We've got a downhill drive. We've got to get ourselves around this big tree to the basket. We'll see how I can do. Uh-oh. Got some grip luck. That is way to the right. Luckily, that tree saved me a little bit. See where I end up? Stuck under this tree. Gonna have to do a little sidearm out of there. See what I can get. Long putt to save my par. Yes! Yes! Nope. Dang it. Drop that in for bogey. 3 bogeys in a row. What's going on here? I'm letting this round get away from me. Save me hole 12. Hole 12 is a 250-foot par 3 that is way uphill. As we get towards the basket, we get more and more trees, so we got to be careful where our landing zone is. Just trying to get this high enough to get up to the top of the ridge. Get a little bit left, but I'll be high enough to get a good upshot. Here we see all these trees. Not going to try to do anything fancy, just slide it under the pin, take my drop-in par, and get this round back under control. Still at +1 for the round. Hole 13 is a 251-foot par 3. Pretty similar to the last hole. We're going way uphill. Also have a lot of trees around the pin. It's a tighter window of trees you got to get yourself through in order to get to the pin, so we'll see if I can do that. Nope, can't do it. Getting a little tree. Get a little love there, end up in the fairway. Once again, there's all these trees around the basket, so all I'm going to do is flick it, get it near that pin, so I can get another drop-in par. Get into the later portions of this round, so hopefully I can cash some birdies and get this round back under par. Hole 14 is a 240-foot par 3. It's a blind pin position. Pin position today is just off to the left with some protective trees around it. Frankly, I'm just worried about hitting this fence directly in front of me. The pro shop's also right off to the right, so hopefully I don't give them a disc, aka my disc. Get a good release there. Gonna hyzer out and be in a pretty nice spot. Oh yeah, nice. 60% of the time the drive goes where I want it to. Hopefully I can cash this birdie putt. For some reason I'm in my head there. Bang! Birdie. Finally, we're back to even. Hopefully we can continue this for the next hole. Hole 15 is a 265-foot par 3. It's also the ace pool hole. The pin's directly in front of us, but we got these 2 big trees on the right that we have to work ourselves around. Could have used an unstable disc. Oh no! Grip lock! Once again, directly into that tree. Luckily, I get a bounce into the fairway. Let's see where I end up here. I have to go pending over this manhole. Get it a little bit too far to the left. Gonna have some work to do for my par putt. Oh yeah, way downhill from about 30 feet. Gotta go straddle here. Yes! Ah, oh, dare I say, I tickled the chains. Ha ha! Tapping in my bogey. Once again, Getting a bogey on that round, back to +1. Arg. On to hole 16, a 285-foot par 3. The pin's pretty much right in front of us, but we're in a big valley here that you got to get it over, so you got to get at the mashed potatoes, especially with this open tee box. Pin is tucked right on a ledge, so if you get it a little short, you're going to be falling down. I'll give this the big mashed potatoes. A little too far. Boink. Get some tree love. Great deflection for me. We'll see here in a minute. Makes it part. Lucky me. Definitely feeling that tree love on this hole. I just got to catch this birdie putt. Taking my time. Boom! Nice birdie. We're back to even. Hopefully I could keep us there or better. Hole 17, the tree hole. 190-foot par 3. Pins directly in front of us, but you see on this tee box shot, there is a million trees and not really a great way to get around it. You can see here I'm trying to go backhand at first to go through, but instead I decided to go first ever forehand off the tee box on the channel. Just get it around that big clump of trees in the front and drop it in the fairway. Giving myself a pretty simple upshot. Just going to slide it under the pin. Move on with my par. Nice little drop in. Keep that rounded even. See what I can do on the last 2 holes. Hole 18 is a 281-foot par 3. We've got it up here on the right-hand side at the end of the fairway. We do have a bunch of protective trees right here on the right-hand side, so you're going to have to get yourself something a little understable, which I did not pack with me, so we'll see what to do. Oh, no, getting a call. More grip lock. Getting out off that tree. I do end up in the fairway, but in a little difficult position. Got to work myself around this tree. I'm in for the fork in the tree here, and I hit it, and it's going to slide right near the basket. Did about as well as I could do for that upshot. Now I just got to catch this par putt. Doesn't seem far, but you never know. Get it in there. Hanging with my even round. On to the last hole. Bonus hole, hole 19. Hole 19 is a 385-foot par 3, and it's uphill, so we got to go full mashed potatoes, especially since it's open off the tee box. We do have a little vegetation on the right and left as we get towards the basket, but I'm going to give it the gas here. Full mash. Beautiful drive by me. Felt great out of the hand, but still about 50 feet short. Just going to give it a mini bid here, slide it under there, and that's it. That's my round. I'm going to jog up with my bag here, tap in my par, and finish the round on this great course. Even par. Can't complain about that. Well, that's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the love and support of the channel. And as always, if you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Morley Field was a great experience. I love this course. Awesome elevation changes, beautiful weather, beautiful challenging holes, and many different pin positions. So it's a new course every single time. I would love to get back there and play this course, but I know California has a lot of great ones. Thanks again for Adam and Jeremy for showing me around and letting me see where these holes are. You stay classy, San Diego. Until next time, sling them straight and tickle those chains. Peace.